This is my laptop. It has Windows 10, an Intel processor, and costed me $600 when I first got it. This is my brother's laptop provided by his schools. It runs Chrome OS, can turn into a tablet, and costs roughly 350 Canadian dollars. So if you're a student looking for a budget laptop for school, which one should you buy? Which one is the better value? Which one is better, Chrome OS or Windows, and what are their advantages and disadvantages? Yo guys, TSB here, back with TSB Tech, and welcome back to a special edition of the best bang for buck tech, where we compare a $350 Chromebook to a sub $500 Windows laptop. Now we're going to compare these two head to head in 6 categories: display, performance, UI, build quality, extra features, and price, to ultimately figure out which one has the best bang for buck value. So let's go. So this is my laptop. This is the Asus E402MA. It has a dual-core 2.16 GHz Intel Pentium N3540 chip with 8 GB of DDR3 memory. Now this is my brother's Chromebook. It is the Lenovo N23 Yoga Chromebook, a $350 Chrome OS laptop with a 2.48 GHz MediaTek MT8173C processor, long name I know, backed up with 4 GB of DDR3 memory. So first up, display. The Asus laptop has a 14-inch panel with a resolution of 1366 by 768, while the Chromebook has an 11.6-inch IPS display, also with a resolution of 1366 by 768. One thing, however, is that the Chromebook is a touchscreen. Also, it's foldable, so you can use it in 4 orientations: regular laptop mode, where you just type up and you have a screen; flat, where you can put the whole computer at one flat surface; tablet mode, where you can bend it over and use it like a tablet; and a tent, which is great for watching movies and immersion in content. So for this round, I think it goes to the Chromebook for its flexibility. Next up, performance. Now on paper, the Chromebook has much better spec, but any tech enthusiast should know that having better specs doesn't necessarily mean a better performance. So I'm going to run a few tests to see how they do in the real world. First up, a general speed test using speedtest.net. Here are the results. The Windows laptop got a download speed of about 43 megabits per second and an upload speed of about 29 megabits per second, while the Chromebook got an upload speed of about 57 megabits per second and a download speed of 349 megabits per second. How is this even possible? I thought my Wi-Fi capped out at 60. Now yes, both tests were concluded more than once at the same location. It is just mind-blowing that the Chromebook can get 349 megabits per second, bro. That is crazy. Especially at the fact that my Wi-Fi caps out at 60 megabits per second. I don't even know how. But for real, the Chromebook blew the Windows laptop out of the water. There is no comparison. And I guess one of the contributions is that it runs Chrome OS, which is pretty much internet-based, so it needs to pack a good Wi-Fi signal in order to run Chrome OS. If you're looking for a laptop for primarily internet-related tasks such as checking emails, taking down notes, or watching videos, get the Chromebook. Now I primarily use my laptop for photo and video editing, so let's try that out. Oh wait, here is one of the disadvantages of owning Chrome OS. Apps such as Premiere Pro and Photoshop can't run on Chrome OS. They require Windows to run on, and that's one of the disadvantages of having Chrome OS. So if you're planning on doing any graphic work or even hell, running Movie Maker, you need a Windows laptop. So I guess because of that, this round is kind of a tie, but that brings me to my next point, the user interface. So let's start with the OS. Now me personally, I would take Windows over Chrome OS any day, because I mainly use my laptop for productivity work such as photo and video editing. However, if you require a laptop that relies solely on internet-related tasks such as taking notes, consuming videos, and sending emails, the Chromebook might be a better option. Another thing to consider is that Chrome OS, surprise, surprise, is made by Google. So it has access to the Google Play Store, which means apps are specifically built to run on this laptop, and Google checks these apps to make sure they're virus-free and stuff. So yeah, I was trying to get a software for free and I kind of downloaded a virus. Luckily, if you have a Chromebook, this won't happen to you. Now for me personally, like I said, in terms of OS, I would take Windows over Chrome OS any day because of the photo and video editing aspect of it. But what about you? Let me know in the comments. Are you hashtag Team Windows or hashtag Chrome OS for life? I'm curious. But with that being said, let's move on to I/O. In terms of ports, it all depends on what you need. The ASUS has an Ethernet port, an HDMI, VGA output, 2 USB ports with one of them being USB 3.0, a combo audio jack which combines the microphone and headphone jack into one, and a full SD card reader, which might be important for you videographers and photographers out there. Now the Chromebook has an HDMI port along with a full SD card reader, also a combo audio / microphone jack, along with 2 USB ports, one of them being USB 3.0 and the other one being USB 3.1, also known as USB-C. Now this is one of my favorite features about this laptop. Having a USB-C port not only means you can charge the device, but you can also transfer media from other USB Type-C devices. Honestly, USB-C is the future, and the lack of one on the Windows laptop might just push the Chromebook to take the win. Now in terms of build quality, both laptops are made from plastic materials, which makes the computers lightweight, but also makes them feel very cheap. However, I will give this round to the Chromebook for integrating a water-resistant keyboard and trackpad. Okay, so let's start with some essential features. Let's start with the most important, keyboard and trackpad quality. Now, both laptops have a mediocre keyboard and trackpad, but I would give the edge to the Chromebook for having more of a tactile keyboard, but the Windows laptop takes the win for the trackpad. I just feel like the Chromebook, the trackpad is not very accurate, but on the Windows, I feel it's more accurate than the Chromebook. Now, in terms of webcams, the Windows laptop only has a VGA camera. Yeah, the same one found on the $1,200 MacBook. And also, this is not what the audio sounds like. I am using a boom mic right now, so if you want to know what the audio sounds like,
here it is! Yeah, not the best.
Now on the Chromebook, at least we have a 720p camera. Now it's not going to be great, but for those Skype calls with grandma and grandpa or those business calls, it's going to work just fine. Now another benefit of the Chromebook is that it's flexible, so you can use it like a tablet when you're making webcam calls with. And also, you know, you can use it to vlog. Hey, yo, what up, old gang? What's poppin'? But if you want to know what the audio sounds like, this is what it sounds like. So we're in a pretty large basement with a lot of echo, so Dula, say something.
Hey, what's poppin', TSPs?
Okay then. But with the flexibility turned into a tablet, the Chromebook definitely takes the win here. And also, it doesn't help that it has a better resolution, so yeah. Okay, so as I'm editing here, I realized that the footage from the Chromebook was very, very laggy. And just keep in mind that this was a recording software that made the footage all laggy. And when you're having a Skype call with your grandma, grandpa, or a business call, like I said, it's not gonna be laggy at all. It's just the recorder I was using. It's so stupid. Like the amount of fails we had trying to record that scene. Look out for my next video. You'll see. Oh my god. But just keep that in mind. All right. Back to the video. As far as extra features goes, well, this is it for the Windows laptop. There is nothing else that makes it stand out from the competition. But as far as the Chromebook, one of the main things that makes it stand out is the display. Not only is it foldable, but it's also touchscreen, something Apple's $2,000 MacBooks can't even do. So in terms of extra features and cool quirks, this round goes to the Chromebook. So far in the video, it seems like the Chromebook takes the win in every single category. But what about the price? Well, you can find the Chromebook for around 350 Canadian dollars or 280 US dollars. But my laptop when I first got it was 600 Canadian dollars, but now you can actually find them for dirt cheap, around $200 on eBay, which actually doesn't seem that bad for the price. Okay. In conclusion, the Chromebook is better than the Windows laptop in every way. The only drawback is Chrome OS, which might be fine for some, but me personally, it doesn't have the apps that I'm looking for. If Google can find a way to incorporate apps such as Photoshop and Premiere Pro, which I know it takes a lot of processing power, that's why they don't want to do it, but if they can find a way to make a web-based version of Photoshop or something like that, I'm pretty sure you can find a whole new market and make a whole lot of new customers happy, including myself. A couple things I want to mention off script here is that the Chromebook has a lock button instead of a delete button, which is really annoying, but again, it's useful when you just want to lock it with one click. Also, the Chromebook is running off an SSD, which means load times are crazy fast, but the Windows laptop is stuck with an old 5400 RPM hard drive, so that's one thing to consider here. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. My name is TSP, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.